It's a well-known fact that wealth and fame attract a lot of attention. No one cares much about the air you breathe when you're the guy taking out the trash at McDonald's or repairing the fridge at a grocery store. Then the moment you become rich and famous, even mainstream media start looking for ways to intrude on your privacy. This is why the high and mighty celebrities and politicians realize that security isn't just a luxury, but a dire necessity. Whether they are well-known figures in the world of business, politics, or entertainment, their enormous wealth and prominent position make them easy targets for attackers, demanding exceptional security. For example, the legendary boxer Floyd Mayweather Jr., who has never lost, is well known for leading a lavish way of life and amassing a sizable fortune. The top personnel that make up the Great Wall, his security detail, are made up of law enforcement officers and former Navy SEALs. The world's most protected black people work hard to maintain their protection and safety as they ought to. Their security staff are not limited to being physically present. They also engage in proactive planning, liaison with local authorities, and ongoing training to effectively manage a variety of scenarios. Given their considerable influence on the globe and the hazards they may encounter, their safety is of utmost importance. In this video, we're going to delve deep into the lives of the most protected black individuals in the world and their incredible security details. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe and like the video. Also, turn on post notifications in order not to miss out on any of our future uploads. 10. Mohammed VI. Let's start our list by looking at a reigning monarch. King Mohammed VI of Morocco, one of the richest rulers in the world, is in charge of a security detail that matches his enormous wealth. According to estimations, the king's net worth ranges from $2.11 billion to $8.2 billion. Consequently, his safety is of utmost importance, as seen by the enormous emphasis placed on it. The Moroccan Royal Guard, an elite group carefully selected for their outstanding talent and unwavering commitment, is essential to this protection. Entrusted not only with the king's safety, but also the safety of his powerful royal family and their lavish homes, these guards are the epitome of loyalty. Their intensive training molds them into adept warriors, proficient in counter-terrorism, crowd management, and advanced surveillance techniques, poised to neutralize any potential threat. The king's security apparatus operates as a sophisticated nexus of precision and intelligence, with an elite covert intelligence unit preemptively identifying and addressing hazards to his safety. They meticulously analyze security data and choreograph the king's movements with meticulous accuracy, ensuring his well-being at every juncture. Mercedes-Benz and Range Rovers are among the armored luxury cars in the king's motorcade that are used for official transit. Armored BMWs and communication-equipped Humvees are brought into action when extra protection is needed, turning the convoy into a mobile citadel that is proof of the king's financial power and Morocco's steadfast dedication to protecting its sovereign. King Mohammed VI's security detail is more than just a protection detail. It is a physical manifestation of the enormous money and power he holds, both in the country and around the world. They represent Morocco's unwavering commitment to the safety and stability of its leadership as the invisible guardians of one of the wealthiest kings in the world. 9. William Ruto, Kenya. William Ruto is the president of Kenya, which places him in a position of both increased security and political importance. His ascent to the presidency in 2022 highlighted how vital it was for him to be secure on a national scale. Ruto's security detail represents the Kenyan government's steadfast commitment to defending its top position. The Kenya Police Service's Presidential Escort Unit, a dedicated unit, is the backbone of this security. Selected for their extraordinary skills and steadfast devotion, these officers go through demanding and clandestine training to become sound guardians, unseen but always watchful protectors keeping the president safe. His armored land cruiser is outfitted with cutting-edge defense and communication equipment, making it a mobile fortress. Its first line of protection is a robust motorcade that includes 10 fast motorcycles. These motorbikes, manned by adept riders with quick reflexes, are accompanied by 7 speedy Toyota SUVs that operate as mobile command centers, outfitted with tactical planning and quick reaction capabilities. The Range Rover and Mercedes-Benz X-Class complete the motorcade. They are not merely ornamental elements but crucial parts of the tactical configuration meant to shield the president from all directions. More than 10 highly skilled people, each with specialized close protection, make up President Ruto's personal security squad. They accompany him everywhere he goes, always on the lookout for danger. In addition to being prepared to pull concealed weapons at a moment's notice, this special unit works with other security organizations to collect intelligence, analyze threats, and assess risks. They provide visiting dignitaries and the First Family with the same level of commitment to protection. William Ruto's squad is one of the most proficient East African presidential security hierarchies. 8. Paul Kagame. As we move to Rwanda, we meet Paul Kagame, a leader whose path was paved with hardship. Kagame was born into a difficult period and spent his early years being uprooted, living as a refugee in Uganda. He developed the leadership abilities that would later characterize his presidency in exile, notwithstanding the difficulties involved. Within the Rwandan Patriotic Front, RPF, an armed movement started by Rwandan exiles in Uganda, Kagame rose to prominence. Securing the right to return to Rwanda and eradicating the ethnic divisions afflicting the country were the two main objectives of the RPF. Kagame's life changed dramatically in 1990 when the RPF launched an offensive to overthrow the long-established government in Rwanda. Even though he was in the US for military training at the time, Kagame returned quickly to take over as leader of the RPF forces after its leader, Fred Rwigema, passed away. The RPF developed into a powerful force under Kagame's leadership, and it eventually played a crucial part in ending the Rwandan Civil War and putting an end to the 1994 genocide. Following the victory of the RPF, Kagame was initially Rwanda's vice president and minister of defense, leading the country's institutions and military forces through reconstruction. Kagame became president in 2000 and has remained in that role ever since. As he navigated the complexity of Rwanda's post-genocide politics and the complex regional dynamics of the Great Lakes region, he faced several obstacles on his path to power. With Kagame at the helm, Rwanda embarked on a transformative journey, paralleled by the meticulous establishment of his security detail. The formation of Kagame's elite security team was an imperative response to the lingering trauma of the genocide and the persistent threats to the nation's stability. Their mandate was clear: to ensure the safety of a president leading a nation on a path of recovery and progress. To ensure paramount security for the president, a complex security detail made up of a rigorous blend of military precision and intelligence operations is put in place. The bodyguards of the Rwandese president transcend mere security guards as they embody the nation's determination to protect its leader. The armored Range Rover Sentinels that transport Kagame come with a hefty price tag of $500,000 each to show Rwanda's unwavering commitment to its president's security. Kagame's security force is becoming more and more sophisticated as he gains more international recognition. They follow the president around the country, their presence being felt even beyond Rwandan boundaries. The armored cars, motorcade, and discreet yet watchful security guards all serve as a daily reminder of Rwanda's steadfast dedication to protecting its leader. Paul Kagame is being followed by a convoy that includes land cruisers, security motorbikes, fast Mercedes-Benz cars, and a large number of bodyguards who surround him in a protective circle. 7. Paul Biya. Among world presidents, President Paul Biya, who has been in power since November 6, 1982, has one of the strongest and most sophisticated security forces. Not only has he been the oldest and one of the longest-serving non-royal leaders, but he also enjoys an extraordinary degree of protection. Elite bodyguards, selected for their extraordinary close protection abilities as well as their steadfast commitment, make up the backbone of his security staff. These extremely skilled individuals are adept at both offensive and defensive maneuvers, so any danger to President Biya is quickly eliminated. The many armored Range Rover Sentinels in the presidential procession is a symbol of security and luxury, built to withstand explosions and ballistic threats. These automobiles, which cost about $500,000 apiece, act as mobile fortifications and offer unmatched security. With a fleet of fast land cruisers and Mercedes-Benz vehicles to accompany him on public engagements, President Biya exudes confidence as he maneuvers through even the most dangerous scenarios. The president's safety is the primary goal of this carefully planned motorcade, which is meant to reduce dangers. The routes have been meticulously mapped, evaluated, and inspected for any potential threats. Backup plans are prepared in case they need to be changed right away. Modern technology is a great addition to the security team's watchful presence. Modern signal blocking devices, communication systems, and surveillance are set up to protect the president's surroundings. During important events, airspace restrictions are maintained and sniper units are positioned strategically to protect against aerial threats. Every public appearance is meticulously planned by the security details, who work closely with the local law enforcement to secure locations, control crowds, and guarantee prompt emergency responses. President Biya, who has ruled Cameroon for more than 40 years, is a highly influential figure, and the precautions taken to protect him demonstrate how important it is to keep him safe. His motorcade is one of the most heavily guarded in all of Africa. 6. Emmerson Mnangagwa. Zimbabwe is led by President Emmerson Mnangagwa, who took office on November 24, 2017, and has an unmatched security system. The strength of his security staff, which is a reflection of his revolutionary upbringing and coup-driven ascent to power, emphasizes the significance of his position in a politically unstable country. The guards are formidable, hand-picked for their unrivaled talents and undying commitment from Zimbabwe's finest military and intelligence agencies. Encircling the president like an impenetrable shield, they are more than just guardians. The armored limousine that transports President Mnangagwa is a marvel of security engineering in a nation with a convoluted political system. Ensuring the president's protection during his trips, it is both luxurious and reinforced, with state-of-the-art protective systems. A spectacular convoy of Land Cruisers and protected Mercedes-Benz vehicles is transporting the president. Every car is a security stronghold manned by watchful bodyguards and support personnel prepared to repel any attack. Swift motorbikes driven by experienced riders who are good at seeing and averting threats lead the motorcade's tactical formation and guarantee the president's safety as they traverse the streets. A wide range of communication tools, security tools, and cutting-edge weapons are hidden away and ready to fight off any potential danger. This equipment serves as the foundation for the security team's activities, allowing for a seamless and effective defense plan. Every member of the squad, from the alert sniper to the emergency doctor, knows their critical position in the strict structure they operate inside. This well-organized group works together to defend President Mnangagwa, a statesman who rose up Zimbabwe's political ladder to represent the country's tenacity and determination. 5. Barack Obama. Imagine a convoy of black SUVs driving through Sydney's congested streets with their sirens blazing. One guy in particular, whose presence exudes significance, is transported by the Beast, an unusual armored vehicle. Barack Obama, the 44th President of the United States, is this illustrious individual. Encircled by a top-notch group of Secret Service operatives, their exclusive task is to safeguard one of the most protected persons on the planet. After President William McKinley was assassinated in 1901, the Secret Service, which had been established in 1865 to combat counterfeit money, broadened its purview to include full-time presidential protection. The Kennedy assassination strengthened this mandate, prompting Congress to provide lifetime protection to former presidents and guarantee that they travel in the highest level of security, complete with an armored limousine no less. This lifetime protection is granted to Barack Obama, the first African-American president and a symbol of change and hope. His security is of the utmost importance because of his controversial and praised reign from 2009 to 2017. Long after he became president, Obama is still protected from numerous dangers by the Secret Service, which is well known for its vast experience. A committed group of agents thoroughly inspects locations while on the road, collaborates with local law enforcement, and establishes safe areas. The Beast, a symbol of the enormous precautions taken to safeguard the former president, is at the center of the motorcade, which is a display of strategic acumen. A specialized team of agents equipped with cutting-edge technology serves as the first line of defense, safeguarding the safety of the former president who has faced tremendous risks. This armored truck is an example of the engineering accomplishments behind his security. They take more precautions than just physical security. Obama's communications are protected by cutting-edge cybersecurity measures, which keep his letters private and his personal data safe from online attacks. The agents themselves are skilled at fending off both physical and digital attacks since they possess both physical strength and keen intelligence. 4. Cyril Ramaphosa. Cyril. Imagine living under constant observation by a top-tier security crew. Cyril Ramaphosa, The president of South Africa, and one of the most closely protected people in the world, lives like this every day. Ramaphosa's security is crucial because of his function as head of state in a country as dynamic and complicated as South Africa. Making sure he is safe is not only important, but also required by the laws of the nation. His security detail was carefully put together with the help of the VIP Protection Services, a prestigious group with a notable history and a distinct protective mission. In the early years after apartheid, the South African Police Service's elite division, VIP Protection Services, was established. Protecting the president and other notable individuals is a vital responsibility assigned to this task force, which is made up of highly skilled officers. Advanced driving techniques, close-quarters warfare, and strategic threat analysis were all part of their rigorous training. Once Ramaphosa became president, there was a major increase in security. More than a few suit-clad bodyguards made up his protection detail. Armored cars, surveillance teams, and cooperation with intelligence agencies were all part of this extensive security network. Often spotted on the streets, the president's motorcade was made up of elite cars equipped to neutralize threats with ease. The presidential protection level was emphasized by the vehicles selected for this mission. He primarily used custom-built BMWs with advanced offensive and defensive systems for transportation. These cars were anything from typical. They were movable forts that could withstand bombs, gunshots, and assassination attempts, particularly in the course of international peace missions. An elite group of over 100 specialized individuals make up Ramaphosa's incredibly strong security detail, which keeps him safe at all times. This is not just an elite unit to guard the president. They defend the democracy that Ramaphosa contributed to establishing. Ramaphosa's security detail was established as evidence of the South African government's determination to leave nothing to chance. The nationwide journey and maneuver were painstakingly arranged and carried out with military efficiency. Operating under the tenet that prevention is always preferable to reaction, the president's security detail consistently maintained a few steps ahead of any possible intruder. 3. Jay-Z and Beyonce Knowles and Sean Jay-Z Carter were both up-and-coming musicians in the early years of their careers, carving out separate routes in the music business. Although Beyonce, who was a member of Destiny's Child at the time, and Jay-Z, a rising rap tycoon, had security, it was not as much as they would eventually need. Their notoriety increased along with the attention they received, both favorable and unfavorable, forcing them to gradually step up their personal protection protocols. By the time the two celebrities tied the knot in 2008, their security requirements had significantly changed. Now, in addition to themselves, they were defending their expanding family and the company they were creating together. Things took a different turn in 2013 when on one occasion Beyonce was pulled off stage by a frenzied fan, exposing the music star's security defiance. Jay-Z acted pretty quickly, hiring 5 former intelligence agents trained to foresee and neutralize threats. Their security detail had grown to be a very strong group by the time their On the Run tour started in 2014. More than just a statement, 500 security people were sent into action. It emphasized how crucial it is to protect Beyonce, Jay-Z, and their baby Blue Ivy. The 16 personal bodyguards that watch them around the clock are just a small part of their extensive security squad. It includes experts in managing crowds and preventing stage invasions. This isn't just any team of bodyguards. Each expert in the group was picked with care, taking into account their distinct set of abilities. This elite team consists of close protection agents, crowd control experts, and former law enforcement officers. These people serve as the vigilant watchmen, constantly prepared to take quick action, yet remaining covert enough to blend in with their surroundings. The sophistication of Beyonce and Jay-Z's security measures increased in tandem with their growing fame and personal brand worth. In 2018, their mansion in Hollywood was turned into a fortress with round-the-clock security to guarantee impenetrability. The military-grade bomb-proof trucks that were added to their convoy demonstrated the extent of the risk they were facing and the lengths they were ready to go to lessen it. They have more than just physical security measures in place. Cybersecurity experts put up endless effort to shield Beyonce and Jay-Z from internet dangers that can jeopardize their security or privacy. The team's experience also comprises professionals in hazardous chemicals, medical personnel equipped for emergencies, and drivers skilled in evasive maneuvers, guaranteeing they are ready for any unanticipated scenarios. 2. Aliko Dangote. The richest man in Africa, Aliko Dangote, enjoys some of the best security privileges available. As of 2024, Dangote's net worth was estimated to be $15 billion. His money was mostly acquired through his varied business empire, which included the Dangote Group. This conglomerate has a major economic impact on Nigeria and Africa, spanning industries including cement, sugar, salt, and petroleum. The most famous business of Dangote, the Dangote Cement Company, is still the biggest cement manufacturer in sub-Saharan Africa, operating in 10 nations and with a 52 million ton annual production capacity. The business recently revealed a notable rise in revenue to $1.1 billion for the first half of 2024, underscoring its dominant position in the industry and ongoing expansion. Dangote is renowned for his strong security measures in addition to his commercial skills. Due to his considerable fortune and public reputation, he must have a high level of security, including personal bodyguards and cutting-edge security systems for his homes and offices. With this shield, he is protected from any risks that may arise from his wealth and position of influence. 1. Floyd Mayweather Jr. Beyond only being a famed boxer, Floyd Mayweather Jr. also goes by the moniker Money. Being a well-known person around the world carries some hazards. Mayweather put up a security squad that is comparable to that of leaders of the state to combat these threats. There are no regular bodyguards among these people. Renowned for their knowledge, commitment, and skill in handling Mayweather's high-stakes lifestyle, this elite group has been carefully chosen. Pat Walsh, Donald Monks, Adam Plant, Pat Reddick, and Alfonso Reddick are notable players on this team. A group known as the Great Wall is vital to Mayweather's protection, highlighting their remarkable build. Standing over 6 feet tall and weighing over 250 pounds, these men are not just enormous, they are giants. But their formidable stature is only one aspect of their powers. Every individual on Mayweather's security detail is an experienced professional who has worked in private security, law enforcement, or the armed forces. They receive training in a variety of areas, such as advanced driving techniques, crowd control, emergency response, and defensive tactics. Mayweather's security staff is chosen through a very strict process. Typically, highly skilled tactical police groups or special military organizations like the Navy SEALs are used to select candidates. Potential team members must go through a rigorous screening procedure that looks into their background in the workplace when they are selected. Ability to exercise caution under high-pressure settings. Being trustworthy is crucial because they have to safeguard the team's private information. Mayweather's security staff receives ongoing training. They routinely take part in drills that mimic a range of possible risks, from excessively zealous supporters to more hazardous situations. They must be able to evaluate circumstances fast and accurately, judging when to step in and when to remain in the background. Their presence communicates that Mayweather is well protected and acts as a deterrent. In addition to their physical prowess and tactical expertise, the team performs with military-level accuracy. They take care of advanced work, scouting potential Mayweather visitation sites, and getting ready for any eventuality. The event planners, law enforcement, and venue security work together to create a seamless, protective bubble around Mayweather. Conclusion: the enormous steps needed to safeguard the safety of the most guarded black individuals in the world are evident in their lives. Because fame and money attract a lot of attention, they frequently call for extraordinary security measures, such as carefully thought-out personnel, cutting-edge equipment, and careful planning. These people understand the need for protection to preserve their safety and privacy, in addition to their considerable wealth and influence. These powerful individuals can carry on with their important work and enjoy their success with peace of mind because their security teams, made up of exceptional specialists from a variety of backgrounds, work non-stop to anticipate and neutralize possible threats. The accounts of their safety serve as a potent reminder of how crucial security is to maintaining the well-being of those who influence and inspire the globe. Thanks for watching our video. If you enjoyed it, make sure to subscribe, like, and turn on notifications so you don't miss any of our future uploads.